It is not easy to get to the gym every day. I own my own gym, and today I'm here working out at home because I just want to get it done. I don't have to take the drive. And so I'm going to share my workout with you today because I am going to do some compound exercises, working legs and arms at the same times, or shoulders and hamstrings. I'm doing some compound moves so that we can get it done quicker. We're going to do reps of 10, and I'm going to go through this once for you. But as with most of my videos, I encourage you to go through it 2 or 3 times. So you get the best out of the workout. But again, that way, if you only have time to do it once, you feel a little bit less guilty about not working out at all. So we are going to start with a warm up. There's usually animals involved at my house. So there's Mimi. Say hi to Mimi. And here we go. We're going to start with some arm circles. We're going to bring them up high and then all the way around. Some shoulder circles. You want to warm up those muscles and your body. Get that blood pumping and flowing. It's going to help you prevent injuries. Always start light with your weights and increase when it's easy, but don't ever start too heavy because you don't want to get injured. All right, let's get into some squats. Warming up the legs. Get down as low as you're comfortable. You can come all the way down if you want to and all the way up. Everybody's flexibility is a little bit different. So if you can't get this low immediately, not a big deal. Just work on it. Weight in your heels, wiggle room in your toes. If you hear my knees crunching, it's a thing. They do. 46 is old for knee crunching. But they're not injured. They're just crunchy. And as with anything doing this workout or any other workout, if something doesn't feel right, please modify. All right, go ahead, touch your toes. Squat down, lift your hips, warming up the back of your legs. You should feel this right through here. Most of our hamstrings are tight. We don't use them as much as we should. Good. Now we're going to go in a plank position. Shoulders over your wrists. And you're just going to lift your hips up and back to plank. And up and back to plank. If this is not easy for you, go ahead and put your hands on an elevated surface, and that will help. All right, from here, bring one foot up and back to plank. We'll bring the other foot up and back to plank. You got it? This isn't the workout yet. I'm sorry. This is still the warm-up. All right, walk your hands back up to your feet. Roll your body up. We're going to start with your reps. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with sumo squat to a high pull. I'm going to use 15s today. If you're new to this, start light like 5s. If you've done these before, you know what weight to choose for you. So we're going to start in a wide stance. Here's your sumo squat. And we're going to bring our weights in front of us. We're going to drop down. And then we're going to pull up, leading with the elbows. See how my elbows are above my wrist? There you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set them down, take a little break. Next, we're going to do some curls and we're going to do some lunges. So take a mini break and then grab your weights. We're going to start in a stationary lunge. I want you to drop that back knee down, touch the floor, and lift it up. So I want this leg straight up and down. If you can touch the floor, that's great. When you come up, squeeze your inner thighs together and squeeze all the way up, like you're bringing your legs in together. Think of that instead of pushing away, okay? So, here we go, get your stance. One foot in front of the other, and there's the timber. You just got Mimi, now you get the timber. And you're gonna come down, and you're gonna curl up. It's helpful with a little bit of momentum. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out. Second leg's always worse because you just used the first one. Switching. Other foot in front. Dropping that knee down. Drop it down. 10. Squeeze. 6. I think. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down, shake it out. Heart rate should be up just a little bit. All right, so next, you'll probably just want one weight or 2 smaller weights for this. So we're gonna hold the weight out in front of us. I'm gonna grab 2 5s instead of 2 15s. All right. Anytime you hold weight out away from your body, it feels heavier. So when I bring my weights up here, it's gonna feel heavier than bringing them in here. So on the lateral lunge, we are gonna step out, push your hips back as you lift forward. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. Ready? You go at your pace. If you need to pause me, you can pause me. If you want to go faster than me and do more reps, freaking go for it. Here we go. Get low, push those hips back. Hands up to shoulder level. I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm at 3, 2, and 1. All right, trainers don't know how to count if you haven't figured that out. All right, switching to my heavier weights. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do a deadlift. I'm gonna come down and up, and then I'm gonna do a fly. And then I'm gonna come down and up, and then I'm gonna do a fly. So on a deadlift, it's a hip hinge, not a squat. So push out your butt, keep your chest open. Your hands are gonna stay close to your body. Your shoulders are going to, you're gonna engage right back here so they're not dropping or drooping. So here we go. We're gonna do 10. Here we go. Legs under your hips, coming down nice and slow, and up. We're gonna go fly and continue all the way up, down and up. We're gonna do a fly and continue all the way up. That was 2. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, flat backs, guys. Core tight, 9, last one. And there you go, shake it out, shake it out. All right, we are gonna take it to the floor next. We're gonna do a little bit of core and some more glute stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take you with me, here we go. All right, we're gonna start with a sit-up with a tricep extension. So 1 weight or 2 weights, you decide. Your back is gonna be flat on the ground the whole time, and your arms are going to do a tricep extension. So here we go, come behind you, a little bit of a pelvis tilt, squeeze your triceps, come on straight up. Now, if you can't do a sit-up, that's totally cool. You can do a crunch, just come up as high as you can. There's 1, 2, squeeze those triceps, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, we're gonna stay down on our backs. I'm gonna move my mat just a little bit so you can see a little bit better, because we're gonna do a glute bridge and we're gonna do a reverse fly. I'm sorry, we're gonna do a fly. We did a reverse fly already. All right. So again, we have our weights away from our body. When we have our weights away from our body, they get heavy. So remember that when you pick out your weights. So from here, my weights are gonna come up. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. I'm going to bring my weights out to my sides. My wrists are not coming up over my shoulders. They're below my shoulders, and come on down. So squeeze, here, squeeze, squeeze, that's 2. Bring it up for 3. Squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your chest, and down for 4, squeeze. And squeeze 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. All right. So there you have it. Now go ahead, repeat 2 more times would be the most beneficial. Otherwise, go on, get your errands done, whatever you need to do, and we will see you next workout.